right, so as I create my fox, I'm going to keep him centered in the middle of the paper and leave space along the outside. Okay, so I'm just going to follow the guide here and just walk you through it. If you want to do a couple reversals, I will talk to you about that as I talk through this. So the first shape is the V, so his head's going to be right here. The other reversal you could do is put his head on this side and his tail on this side. So you get to choose which way you're going to do that. And the head is just a V that generalizes the shape of a fox's pointy nose. Then we do an arch to connect both sides of the face. So as you notice, I'm doing this in marker, but you are welcome to do this in pencil and then trace it over in marker. So his back, and then his front of his paws down here is just a straight line, and I don't make it any longer than I have for that. So just that, kind of like a shoe shape. Okay, and then the last overall shape is the tail. So it's just a wavy line, like that fox's tail. All right, so now I'm going to add a few simple details. So I'm going to do a zigzag line over here for the tip of his tail, because that does have a different color. I'm going to do 2 triangles for his ears, and then I'm going to do an inner triangle because I'm going to add some detail. And then what I'm going to do next is start from the nose and then curve out to the middle of the ear. And I want to have enough room to put his eyes in there. So as I do this, I'm going to come up and then I'm going to curve. So I kind of went almost straight so that I could have that fat area right there. Do the same thing, come up and then curve. All right, so there I have his the bridge of his forehead, and then I will just do 2 eyes right here and take that and color it in for his nose. All right, and then really I just need to give you a couple lines to give the idea that he has legs down here. So you do a curved with the foot, and then instead of a straight up and down line, you're going to do a slight diagonal, and that just gives you the idea that that's his paw, his first leg. So that is the general idea for the fox. Mine is pretty much the size I wanted, so that is a great place for me to stop. Pause the video and draw your fox. You may use a black Sharpie or marker, or you may use a pencil and then trace over your lines with a black Sharpie or marker. All right, so now I'm going to use the Folk Art Fox idea sheet to add details. So first I'm thinking about using this wide space in his tail, and I'm going to do this one first and put it right down the middle. And so the pattern are just the leaves coming out of each side directly across from one another. That's that pattern. And then I think I will take just some triangles and go up this side and then go up this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, I didn't have exactly the same, but I still think that looks kind of nice and balanced. Okay, so I have geometric shapes and then organic shapes right here. I think I'm going to do this kind of star right here on his back leg. And circle in the middle. about here, do a heart, inside, and then just do the little circles. So what I'm trying to do is, as I give my design, I look to see where I've already added things, and I'm trying to equal the space between them. So right now I have a little bit of space around this, so I might just do polka dots, just to fill up that space a little. I'll probably end up making some of these black and then leaving some of them white. I think I'll do a long stem and one of these tulip-looking flowers, kind of sticking with the circle theme that I have going on down here. I'll probably end up filling in that stem. And alright, so I still have an empty space right here. So maybe just using these organic teardrop shapes. Alright, looking pretty good. Maybe just something on his head. Use this kind of teardrop shape. Alright,